budget prepping. And you. Hey everybody, this is Mike with Asymmetrical Preparedness. In today's day and age, we got a lot of people losing their jobs. A lot of people getting fired because they won't drink the Kool-Aid. Tough times. We got raising prices. We got shrinkflation. We have shortages. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of people have less money. So, what are some good ideas for budget prepping? A lot of people say dollar store. In some cases, yes. The dollar store is cheaper. I'm not going to sit here and tell you every single item which is cheaper or where to better get it, because it's different in your area, it's different where I live, stuff like that. Of course, yes, the dollar store is always $1, but you got to pay attention to the size of the packaging. But the dollar store is a place to get budget preps. What are some other, my favorite places? What are my favorite places? Thrift stores. St. Vincent de Paul, Deseret, Goodwill, and other local faith-based charitable organizations that have thrift stores. I have found so many scores. I found a, what was it, $100 and something Arc'teryx long sleeve shirt for $2 at a Goodwill right next to a long sleeve Hanes shirt that they were selling for $3. I couldn't believe it. I found high-end mil-spec backpacks, like a patrol pack. That's my primary patrol pack. They were asking, they said $50 on the tag. And I was like, is this really $50? You know, it was a little bit dirty. It had just tiny bit of wear, but it was a little bit dirty. And the lady's like, one lady's like 25. And then I'm thinking, okay, sweet. And she's like, how about 10? $10. It was like a $200 and something backpack. Score. Yard sales. Also, garage sales. Estate sales. Auction houses sometimes. There are a lot of ways you can save money in preparedness. Couponing. I did that couponing thing. We watched that show, Extreme Couponing. And yeah, I tried to mimic that. And one time, I saved 92%. That was sweet. That was mostly on vitamins that were at the exchange on base. And they had a sale on them, buy two get one free or something like that, buy one get one free, and I had coupons. It was crazy. 92%. I did a couple other 80% off, but I think I averaged normally about 50-60%, which is still really good, but that takes a lot of time and effort. A lot of time and effort. There are ways to cut corners though. One of the best ways is just cut out unneeded stuff in your life. Do you need that pizza every Friday night? Do you need that beer? Do you need that alcohol? Do you need the cigarettes? You don't need them. What's more important? That kind of stuff or peace of mind for your preparedness, for feeding your family? I would much rather put down a beer or pack of cigarettes, even though I don't smoke or drink, than I would be to watch my family starve. Just being honest with you. If you're spending stuff like that's expensive. And it's not a need, it's a want. We got to think about these things. We got to take these things seriously. Preparedness, I feel, is a need. Because I don't want my family to starve. I want to take good care of my family. I'm the provider. I want to be able to protect them, take care of them. So these are some things. You can always shop sales. Look at the, the ads they send up from grocery stores. Check those out. Craigslist or the Facebook buy, sell, trade type things. Look into bartering, trading. There's a free section also. I found good stuff for making raised beds on the free section. Wood from construction sites that tear down. Hey, wood's expensive nowadays. My raised beds don't have to be pretty. They just have to work. Another thing is you see all these wood chips in the background. That's Chip Drop. I forget if it's an app or website. Check it out though. what they do is whenever they're cutting down trees, tree services and stuff like that, they grind it all up in wood chips. Instead of them paying to get rid of it,
Website.
they give it to you. They'll come drop it in your driveway, wherever you want it, for free. Free. That's where all the wood chips in my garden and this whole section here came from. I can't wait to get another drop. I had my wife sign us back up again. Yeah, because I'd like to add a bunch more wood chips. It looks nice, it cleans the place up, and it's free. So look at free things like that also.
It was a website.
Okay, baby, thank you. That was my little one correcting me. That was a website. I don't know if she's right or not, but that's what she says. Okay. Other ways to save money in preparedness. One way I feel not to save money in preparedness is by buying inexpensive junk. Cheap stuff. Buying, say, a Walmart dollar pocket knife. Now, will it do the same thing as this zero tolerance will? With the broken tip because I used it like a screwdriver like an idiot? Yeah. I make mistakes too, of course. You know, that was a dumb moment. But no, you don't need to spend $150, but I also wouldn't spend $1. Actually, it's a $300 pocket knife. I paid $150 for it. But yeah, don't get the dollar pocket knife. A good $25 to $35 pocket knife, Kershaw, CRKT, Buck, you know, some of those. Gerber, some decent knives, you know. Think about things like that. You want to buy quality, but you don't want to spend money you don't need to. Another thing is, we've talked about here, Life Straw versus Sawyer kind of thing. Sawyer, please, don't waste your money on Life Straw. No. No on the Life Straw, yes on the Sawyer. That's water filter, by the way. Those Mylar blankets that are inexpensive. That I saw this TikTok video recently. This guy, he was a preparedness channel, supposedly. He said, oh, buy one of these, these Mylar blankets. They're like $1.99 or $1.50, whatever it was. And you can use them not only to keep yourself warm in emergency, but it's a good thermal tarp to avoid thermal imaging if you're on the run or whatever's happened and you need to do that. No, not true. Don't listen to fake stuff. Don't listen to people who don't know what they're talking about. It will not protect you from thermal. Now, caveat, if you are like kneeling down, laying down, and you got this thing strung in the trees 6-8 feet above you, okay. It would probably protect your thermal signature. But if you're wearing it like a thermal blanket, it will not protect your thermal signature because you will get bleed through. The heat from your body will soak into the material and have bleed through, and they'll still see you on thermal. If you really want to build a thermal tarp, kind of off topic, we're talking about budget prepping, but actually I'll do a video about that. I'll probably put it up on Patreon if you want to check it out. Patreon link in the description below. It's $1 a month. I mean, come on. The knowledge of how to make a thermal tarp to avoid thermal imaging if the time comes. If the time comes, we're in a world of hurt. I think that information's worth $1. Just saying. Don't feel pressured, but if you want to join us on Patreon, I would be honored. Your guys, the support I get from everybody on Patreon is amazing. I love it. It's just, it blows my mind. It really helps my family and I, helps me to be able to do this stuff. To continue putting out good content for you free here on YouTube. I know people complain all the time. Oh, he's just trying to make money because he's an Amazon affiliate or he has Patreon or stuff like that. He's just in it for the money. Well, I'll tell you what. Content creators here on YouTube put a lot of hard work and time giving away their knowledge for free. And we don't complain. We do it because we like it and we enjoy it and we want to help others. But sometimes help in return is also very appreciated. So just think about that. And that's a good budget prep right there. $1 a month for almost all my videos on there. I mean, some videos are exclusively for higher up, higher paying video patrons because they deserve it. But anyway, look for sales. Garage sales are great. Thrift stores, all the things I mentioned. And buy things in bulk. You can save money usually buying them bulk. Restaurant supply stores are a really good place to find stuff. Feed stores are a really good place to find stuff. Anyway, I love you guys. Keep on prepping, and remember that prepping is living insurance. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.